opposite. Soon we will come to a state where all of humanity, in any place on earth, will feel the same problems. And by this they will get closer to each other. By this they will understand that we have no choice but to, all of us together, work on these disturbances, so that because all the disturbances can be solved only when we are connected correctly. We will find it soon, in the near future. We will discover that all the disturbances come because we are connected incorrectly, because our overall vessel where we are doesn't have the right interconnections. It is operating incorrectly. It is not working in the right harmony and connection among all the parts, and this is what causes all the disturbances. It's like playing a piano that's out of tune. You can't listen to it. You get such sounds, you play chords and whatnot, but they sound like cacophony. So, likewise, we will discover that we are in this situation, that we're all tied together like a big musical instrument, but what happens in it, the way it plays, which is our lives, which is totally in total disarray. And it all depends on how we connect, in what congruence, synchrony, understanding, nearing, mutual understanding we will be in order to play correctly. And then the right playing, the correct playing, will be our plea to the inner force, inner correct creator, who, by connecting to him, we will begin to understand, to feel what we have to play. And this will be the right connection between us. Very similar to the way piano specialist, the person who tunes pianos, tunes the keys in the piano. Clear? UK.
Доброе утро, Рав. Доброе утро, мировой Кли. Вот вы только сказали, что
Good morning, Rav, World Kli.
Творца внутреннее — это единственное направление, куда мы...
You just said that it's an inner force of the Creator. Is this the only direction we need to yearn to, that inner point?
In our lives and in all of reality, there's nothing we need to come close to and direct ourselves to other than this inner force, the Creator. Besides him, there's only the will to receive, which he created and broke, and we, precisely by wanting to get closer to each other, to unite, to be connected correctly in such a way that he plays in us correctly. And then out of this correct playing that he will do on us, we will know him, who he is. We will hear the melodies that he plays in us as he arranges the strings within us and all of us together. But through it, we will understand him, the internality. Through this melody, we will understand his intentions and thoughts and desires for us. And then, to the extent that we ourselves want to become musical instruments in his hands, to that extent, we will come into interaction with him, into adhesion with him.
It's
Beautiful, but also terrifying, and there's a great deal of anger. This anger is revealed sometimes between the friends, sometimes in relation to other friends in the world. Is this correct that it is appearing?
Of course, through our corrections, we will come to great disturbances between us and the Creator, because these are revelations of how we are still arranged incorrectly, how we're not tuned with one another correctly. There's still no harmony between us. It's true, that's how it should be. And
мы должны это пройти так, как получается, да, получается.
We have to go for
we
it.
have to receive from the Creator all kinds of directions and directives. This is why we have to try to connect among us and listen. What do we get out of the connection? Is it correct or not? Meaning mutual bestowal. We are tuning ourselves. There is mutual bestowal, mutual understanding, each one playing his own string, but he complements the others. And that way we gradually come into the right instrument. There are many operations along the way, because for the time being, we are playing only a few notes, the few main notes. Afterwards, we will add more notes that previously we couldn't play. Some, say, minor notes, or afterwards we take chords, several notes together, without any incongruence between them, and so on. We are learning the language of the Sefirot and how to play it, how they can interconnect in receiving direct light and creating reflected light, and all the harmonies that when we connect in this way, it's a great thing. There are no words in our language to describe these things. But a note is a melody, or a melody is the closest thing to it, because it still stems from the connection of Bina and Malchut. And this is how we advance. French.